Hey, I'm back from the annual AES meeting. That's the Equilibration Society in Chicago every year, same couple days in February. And for the last, 12, 14 years, I've also been going to the board meeting that is immediately preceding the annual meeting. This time I thought I would do a little recap differently. If you want to know more about the content of the meeting itself, you should go to aes-tmj.org and join. Become a member and you have access to all the archived videos. You can see amazing lectures from over the years and educate yourself, get into it, and learn more. So with that said, I now live in Canada. So I have a bit of a drive to get me to Chicago. Now, it's not always awesome. Sometimes the weather's not so great, but there is something about driving to the airport in the dark. It's quiet. There's no emails. That's the highway, lines, and the possibility of the day ahead. Isn't that sweet? Arriving to Calgary, the airport is fantastic. It's never overly crowded. Security's great. Customs is easy. Get through, take the plane direct from Calgary to Chicago, where we now have a completely different skyline, a very different tempo. So I make my way down to the train. Sure, an Uber at certain times of the day is going to be faster, maybe most of the times of the day, but it's also insanely expensive for what you get. Whereas the train, do a one-day pass, which allows me to get off the train along the way if I want and take a walk around, for example, Wicker Park. Get back on. It's $5. Get to see the suburbs, the graffiti, the restaurants, the coffee shops. This transition, it kind of feels appropriate. And now it feels like, have you seen Over the Top, where Sylvester Stallone gets to arm wrestle and he turns his hat around? That's what the train ride is for me. The city's awesome. If I don't stay at the host hotel, which is the Marriott Magnificent Mile, then I get a room at the Acme. It's a block and a half away. It's a cool little rock and roll hotel. It's smaller. It's intentional. It's not the giant convention center hotel. I can still walk to everywhere I want to go. And I can also, a lot more easily, just get away when I want. So I arrive Monday night. I go to Crushed by Giants. This is now my personal routine. It's one of the best bars and burgers. I shouldn't say bar. One of the best beers and burger places in Chicago, in my opinion. So burger, beer, and some solo time to just get ready for the next day. There's something about just grounding yourself in the city, eating alone, no performance, no committee talk, just observing, soaking the city in, getting ready for the day ahead, the next day ahead. Next morning, woke up early. I hit the cycle bar, which is, half a mile or less from the hotel. So a nice walk, nice brisk walk to get there. And they were incredibly helpful. I get a nice 45-minute hard workout in and gets the brain and body right for the day. So Tuesdays, prior to the annual meeting, are about committees and board work. So Tuesday morning, it's going to be my last attendance at the program committee meeting that happens every Tuesday morning. This is where multiple years of program chairs and their respective presidents get together and discuss how the program committee works and how our management association, that's Celtic Association Management, works on our behalf to make sure that the meeting happens, that speakers are contacted, all of that inside info. And we have a lunch break, and then it's the board meeting. This is where the work happens behind the scenes on behalf of the AES, where we discuss what committees are doing. We just make various decisions regarding the organization, its finances, and all that goes into that aspect of things. Generally, these are really easy conversations. It's new people getting acquainted. It's older people exerting their opinions. Occasionally, there's disagreements and arguments and bantering. but all in my opinion, good fun, and it is the work of the society. So at times it should be hard. Tuesday night, we've shifted transition to just doing social pizza in the president's suite, and this allows the board to get together more socially and just discuss various things. Sometimes there's carryover from the board meeting, and we might still talk about the faculty for a certain program, or member engagement, or financial stewardship and politics. But it's more social. It's casual. It's fun. So early night that night, getting ready for the next day. Wednesday and Thursday are about the meeting. The official meeting begins. It's an honored and amazing tradition, the way the AES starts the meeting, with everyone standing, the bagpipers roll in. You've greeted old friends. You've started to make some new ones. And you're reminded that the AES is about more than just occlusion and TMD. It's about the people who care deeply about doing dentistry well. Not fast, not flashy. Okay, well, sometimes. But in a world that chases speed and attention, the room is more about chasing precision and understanding and having conversations. So the meeting itself was excellent. The program was up to AES standards or exceeded them. Not only did I witness it myself, I heard a lot of feedback about how great the program was. There was awesome content. There's people taking notes for Monday morning insertion of new ideas and techniques. But really the space in between, it's those conversations during breaks, over lunch, that are the real sweet sauce. Thursday afternoon lunch, right before lunch, is the membership meeting. This is where the whole membership gets to hear about what the board has done, how the organization is doing, and there's the transition in leadership. So old people out, new people in. It's only a couple people each year, and then we keep moving on until finally it ends. Thursday evening, the meeting finishes. Some of us on the board or associated with the program meet up at the President's Suite and discuss how it went. We do a debrief, an after action report, discuss what do we like, what do we not like, what do we want to make sure happens better next year. And all of that is documented so that the following program chairs, as well as our Celtic management, can implement those things. And then Friday, it's a relaxing morning before heading back to the airport, again on the train. Remind myself of all the joys of the city, and then flying back home, and another long drive to, I guess you could say, decompress. So how about you? When you attend something like this, whether a meeting, a conference, or just in a conversation, are you consuming it? Are you calibrating? Are you using it as an opportunity to learn and grow? I certainly did this time. See you next year.
And you're just going to bop it up and down like a mini jump rope, okay? You ready? Here we go. Music should be playing. Let's crank it up. Can't hear it. Crank it up. There we go. Come on. A little bit louder. Let's go. I don't hear it. Okay, now we got to get a little bit wild here, okay? I'm going to move like this. We're like, come on, I need more. Come on, more energy. Thank you. You're allowed to shake and shimmy if you want. Right? You can shake. No,